Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF, bringing you episode 1 of a new Let's Try. This is for a game that originally I watched my friend play it a bit, my good buddy Christian. Played it on his channel a bit. I think he completed it, but I only watched a few episodes, if I recall. Don't remember a ton from it. This was a few years ago. But then he ended up gifting me this game at some point, and because I did want to try it myself, I think that's why I didn't watch his full LP. But I finally decided to try it. Now, what made me pick this game right now? Usually I just pick based on like a whim, just whatever pops into my brain at the moment, but I actually was playing a cool new game called Cross Blitz, which is like a card RPG, and I should cover that on my channel at some point. It's brand new and really cool, so check that out. But I was playing that, and the music in that game somehow, and the pixel art reminded me of this one, and I thought, you know what, maybe now's the time to jump into this. So this is an RPG called Regalia of Men and Monarchs. So as I said, I don't know much about it. I haven't really played it at all yet. But we're going to jump in, hit play, and go on this journey together. So, hope you guys will join me, and we'll play through a bit of this game. As you guys know, my Let's Plays are never quote-unquote dead. Like, even if I stop playing after the first batch of recordings for it, there is a chance, that I can pick it up later. The idea is to eventually pick all of them back up and complete them. I highly doubt that's going to happen unless you want to follow my channel for about the next 50 years. But that is the idea. Alright, so we're in the option here. Battles, default to move in battles. Difficulty in battles. Could customize. The game was balanced with the default values in mind. Changing any of the options here can lead to very imbalanced battles, so we're not going to change anything. Leave everything fine. Pan camera on screen edge. I'm going to turn that off because that usually kind of bothers me. Show tutorials. Alright. So, beautiful pixel art. Well, this is cartoon-like type art, but the pixel art is in the game. Let's go ahead and hit New Game. Customize your playthrough. Select difficulty. I would play Nightmare, but normal offers a challenging gameplay experience. Enemies will pull no punches. The game was designed with this difficulty level in mind, so let's just play normal. And let's go. Authority points, while sparse, can turn the tide of combat. You can spend them to gain extra attacks with Blitz, or to power up your ultimate abilities. Interesting.
Our story begins in the Rashtil Expanse, where the wind races across empty plains. It is a sad, hostile land, a wild frontier and a gateway to lands unknown. In ages past, Rashtil had a heart, the city-state of Ascalia, ruled by the great House Lauren. Indeed, over centuries, it came to be known as the Gem in the realms, earning respect from all races under the sun. But the Crusades changed that. Attracting the ire of its neighbors, Ascalia was lost to the flames of war. With its marble bones laid to rest, the city has slept ever since, until now.
Until now.
In a distant country, a father lies on his deathbed. For his entire life, he has kept a secret. Yet now, the truth is finally revealed. His only son, Kay, learns that Ascalia belongs to his family, the noble House Lauren. As the sole remaining heir, it is his destiny to face that heritage, to restore the ancestral kingdom. Aided by his two sisters and a trusty bodyguard, young Kay sets out on a journey to the Rashtil Expanse, to Ascalia.
Cool, beautiful music.
The legend is about to be retold.
Beautiful story. Gonna be a lot of fun. Let's go, son. Motivated by his dying father's unexpected last words, our hero ventures out to the Rashatil Expanse to the kingdom of Ascalia to realize his royal birthright. Cutscenes tutorial. Hello, my name is Gwendolyn Lauren, and I guess I'll have to be your guide here. Do me a favor and at least try to read these pop-ups. Perhaps you'll learn something. Cutscenes overview. You can navigate through the dialogue by clicking left mouse. You can skip cutscenes instantly by pressing spacebar. If you do so, you'll be given a brief summary of what happened afterwards. Cutscenes that require you to make a choice cannot be skipped in this way. Got it. I don't want to go anywhere near the spacebar during cutscenes.
And so, on a promise made on the father's dying breath, our hero arrives to fulfill his destiny.
For great justice!
Wait, but that's not our hero. This is our hero.
I can't feel my legs.
Okay.
Steel yourself, young master. We're almost at the castle.
Griffith must be the bodyguard.
Right. This place is a mess. Not quite what I was expecting.
Ah, but surely you aim to restore this place to glory, young master. You are, after all, its rightful ruler.
Well...
What a terrible, terrible dump. Glorious kingdom, my ass.
Gwendolyn.
Remind me, whose idea was it to come here again?
Actually, I'm pretty sure both of you insisted.
Come on, sis. Isn't this exciting? It's like we're heroes of a book on an adventure or something.
Well, I suppose we may as well try to salvage something from this terrible misunderstanding of a trip.
Salvage?
Onwards, minions! To the castle. Maybe there's something valuable left at least.
Minions?
We see who's in charge. As the ancestral city turns out to be a little more than ruins, our heroes head for the main course, the family castle. Free roaming tutorial. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me with this music right now? Oh my gosh. Wow. That is beautiful. Wow. In free roaming scenes like this one, you have direct control over K. Press left mouse anywhere on the screen to walk, press it twice to run instead. Press left mouse on a character to approach them and start a conversation. You can exit all free roaming scenes by clicking on the door icon. To pan the camera, hold middle mouse and drag your mouse. I have marked all of the exits in this scene with a large gold arrow. Think you can handle it? Don't get lost now. Got it. Saving. In Regalia, you can only save your game in fixed spots. Your town is one of those. You can save your game progress from the settings menu. Clicking on the gear in the upper right corner of the screen and pressing escape will enable you to access the appropriate option. There are other places where you can save your game, but we'll explain those later. For now, try to exit your current screen. Got it. Okay. So it looks like we can talk to Elaine. It's Monk's Day the 1st, New Bloom, 1093cc. Game menu, we'll get to that I'm sure. Manage your characters, inventory status, quest town, personal bonds, and diplomacy. Wow, there's a lot to this game. I forgot to mention it's a strategy RPG, where I guess you build a kingdom and also fight in tactical turn-based combat. Let's go talk to Elaine. Gwen may complain, but she was very keen on coming here too, right? It'll be okay, trust me. Good things are rarely easy. To town, to the town, to the town. nobody else here to talk to, so I guess we'll head to the town. Friendly fire is a thing. Your companions will not enjoy standing and damaging abilities. Oh, I missed that one. Okay, cool. Town Square. Elaine is there. Castle Lauren, Griffith, and Gwendolyn are here, and there's an exclamation point. Your quests have been updated. Okay, a rude awakening. Go to Castle Lauren. While empirical evidence seems to suggest that your new inheritance will be both pointless and terrible, there may yet be a chance to recoup your losses. See what you can find in the castle. I have a little frog in my throat. You have inherited the land of Ascalia, or rather what little remains of it. Things aren't quite what you were expecting. Completed adventures. Kingdom quests. You haven't unlocked that yet. Interesting. Should we look through this now? Characters? Wow, your character sheet displays detailed information about the chosen character. While certain attribute values may increase with experience levels, it's up to you to fill the gaps with proper customization. Nice. Pressing left mouse on weapons and trinket slots allow you to swap a character's equipment. Although weapon types are strictly assigned to specific characters, trinkets are universal and can be equipped by anyone. Each character can further be modified by perks. These are shared between all your characters and can be unlocked through various in-game activities, like personal bonds, diplomacy, and so on. There's diplomacy. Pressing left mouse on an empty perk slot will open the perk selection menu. Each perk has a fixed equipment cost, representing the amount of perk slots it will take. More perk slots are gained with experience levels. A level up increases the amount of available slots by 1. Got it. You can change your perks here. Got it. Change your weapon and trinkets here. Okay. This is your party level. Instead of individual level ups, your party gains experience as a whole. That's interesting. And I don't remember that. So it looks like you can equip like new items and stuff. There's no available items to equip. K uses a short sword and pistol. Plus 5% negative effect resist. The Proud and the Default. Both of these weapons have clearly seen some action. The Proud short sword and the Default pistol. New perk. There's no available perks. Oh, look at all this. Look at all these stats. Damage. Affects the damage of skills. Health. Character will be removed from battle if their health reaches 0. They cannot be regained in combat. No healing spells. Accuracy affects the chance to hit with skills. Dodge affects the chance to dodge hostile skills. A dodge skill does not deal damage or trigger any effects. Initiative affects how quickly the character will be able to activate in a turn. Movement affects how far the character can move. K has 5% physical resist, mitigates physical damage. He's got 10% fire, ice, and thunder resist. And then there's penetration, which ignores a portion of the target's physical resist. Oh, and it shows the list of what the items bolster it, what the perks bolster it, and what the total is. That is awesome. This is a nice character sheet, I have to say. So there's physical, fire, ice, and thunder, penetration, and then we have shields generated at the start of battle 0, shields generated at the start of each activation 0, resistance to all negative ongoing effects 5%, duration modifier to all positive ongoing effects plus 0 turns. Okay. And right now we have Kay and Griffith are available to us. Visuals. Select a new skin for this character. Click on a lock skin to unlock it. All visible skins will refresh on map transition. Oh, neat. So this is in-game currency. This isn't currency like in-app purchases. This is stuff that you gain in the game. And we can change the skins ever so slightly. Very cool. Let's check out Griffith. Ooh. He's pretty tough. He's gaining 10 to 12 with his broadsword, I guess. Items. 5% damage. A blade fit for a warrior. Straightforward yet effective. Yeah, that's 5%. Nice. So these are his totals. He's got 10% physical resist. 5% physical penetrate. Let's compare the two. He does more damage. He's got more health, same accuracy, more dodge percent, less initiative, and less move. So he's kind of like the tank. / brute damage dealer. Oh, and there's an eye up there in the top right that we can check out. Oh, shows his skills. Pinpoint Strike deals 80% of base damage as physical to a target. Applies Sundered for 2 turns. I don't know what Sundered is. Boisterous Challenge applies Taunted for 2 turns and Blinded for 2 turns to the target enemy. Your mother was a hamster. Crescent Strike deals 80% base damage as ice to targets in range. User generates 10% shields for each target hit. Offense versus defense, why not both? Dynamic Entry moves to the target. If it's an enemy, it deals 70% of base physical damage, plus 10% per each tile moved through. If it's an ally, it applies Fleet for 2 turns and removes all negative ongoing effects. When life closes a door, breach the wall. Finishing Touch deals 190% base damage as pure damage to a target, deals additional 100% base damage as physical if the target is below 40% health, and applies Weakened for 2 turns. The Master Stroke, the Finale, the Finisher. So that seems to take like 2 ultimate points and then a 4-turn cooldown. Very cool. Let's check out K. He's got, oh, that's weird. Command. Grants 20% of maximum shields to a target if used on an ally. Applies Marked to a target for 2 turns if used on an enemy. You point, I punch. Bang deals 70% base damage as physical. Applies Weaken for 2 turns. They say the world will end with a whimper. K disagrees. Ren deals 95% base physical damage. Has 50% chance to apply Slowed for 2 turns. A sword makes the perfect punchline to an argument, provided it is used sparingly. Inspire spawns an inspiring banner on the battlefield for 2 turns. The banner has a 30% chance to apply Empowered to an ally when they activate. The chances increase to 100% if the ally activates while adjacent to the banner. For reasons unknown, people seem to find huge banners reassuring. Don't ask us, at least they're pretty. Pull yourself together, grants 60% of maximum shields to a target ally, and lowers other cooldowns by 1. Why do we fall again? Okay, awesome. I guess we'll check the inventory. Filtered by rarity, filtered by tier and type. We have 500 DLC. I guess that's the coins, and I don't know what this is. Quest, personal bonds. Spending your time with characters. Each character has days when you can pursue their personal bond stories. This is indicated by an exclamation mark over their heads. By gaining RP, relationship points, and advancing in personal bond levels, you unlock unique benefits related to the character in question. The most common way of gaining RP is through spending time with characters. To do so, choose the Spend Time option from a character's conversation menu. Whenever you have enough points to advance to a next personal bond level, a unique storyline cutscene will trigger. During these cutscenes, you'll be able to influence K's choices, possibly gaining extra RP in the process. Huh. Got it. Very cool. So there's Acquaintance, Buddy, Friend, Confidant, Admirer. Unlocks different skills and stuff. We'll get to that and see what they do. So that's very cool. And then we can switch the character. Oh no, it's just Griffith right now. From K's point of view. I'm sure we'll get to the other stuff. I'm not going to go through it right now. Let's hit Castle Lorne and advance a little bit. Press and hold the middle mouse to scroll the screen.
Not much of an improvement.
We're in the castle now.
Ugh, don't remind me. Loot and scoot, boys.
Well, at least she has her priorities straight.
Look, young master, such exquisite pieces of armor.
Aha! No, wait. Rat poop.
I must say, the inhabitants must have had a remarkable grasp on...
What's this, big bro?
Just some tea I found in a pot nearby.
Huh.
Tastes like dust and ashes, but, you know, it's still tea, right?
Oh.
Wait, what?
You do realize that you just poured stuff from an urn.
Oh boy.
As in literal ashes.
Oof. speechless.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
What is the meaning of this intrusion? Who dares?
Uh-oh.
Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my.
You, the one with the dire need of a haircut! What have you done to my remains?
Well, apparently, I have drank them?
This is an outrage! My rest interrupted, my remains defiled! Prepare for severe punishment! Just kidding. How you doing?
What?
Don't go what on me, son. You're the one who drank my ashes, so you know. Some manners, eh? Maybe an introduction? That a thing? Do you often wander into other fellas' households, slurping their debtors?
This is Kay of House Lauren, heir apparent to this revered establishment. Ghost or no, respect is in order.
But...
Oh, so you're a Lauren, sonny? Funny story. That would make me your grandfather. Desideratus of House Lauren, at your service.
Huh.
Though I imagine being dead limits my options.
Is this real life?
So, heir apparent, is it? Good for you. I thought you'd be taller and bulkier. And, you know, smarter. That ashes stuff? Big no-no. Rocky start, my boy.
Look.
Anyway, since I'm already here, might as well help you get right on track, Fetch me the customer.
Oh, joy.
I don't think there's one left around.
Bullshit, son. We Laurens are proud folk. And this... Just what the hell happened here? This place is a dump!
At least he agrees, of all people.
Seriously, what have you people done to the castle? Is it that bad? What about the village? This ain't right. This ain't right at all. But you're the heir. You'll be putting all of this back together?
Well...
Indeed, noble spirit. As we live and breathe, we shall see to it that young master will bring,
Look, I'm sorry about the ashes. And I appreciate the offer, I really do. But we came here looking for a family estate, not ghosts and ruins. Nobody expected this. This is crazy.
But you're the heir.
Sorry, this just won't work out.
But there must... Wait, where are you going?
Kay?
Kay.
Get out of here.
Wait, you lot! I ain't done with you! Kids these days!
A particularly dumb decision summons the ghost of Kay's grandfather, who then urges Kay to rebuild the kingdom. Overwhelmed by this sudden responsibility, Kay refuses, leaving the castle to collect his thoughts.
Oh, hey guys.
What was that all about?
I needed to collect my thoughts.
Sure looked like a temper tantrum to me.
It's just too much, you know? One day we're heirs to an ancient city. Then it turns out that there's nothing left standing and that the whole errand was pointless. And last but not least, there's a crazy ghost who wants us, me, to rebuild this place as if I'm some sort of king.
You do know you kind of stepped into that one yourself.
So what is your plan, young master?
We're leaving this place.
But...
We're not heroes. We may be of House Lauren, but so what? This place is ancient history, nothing more.
Did someone say House Lauren? Well met. With whom do I have the pleasure?
How rude to demand the name of another before introducing oneself.
Very well. The lady has a point. Walter Crucy, I represent the Furtive Union.
The Furtive Union?
I take it you are not familiar with our organization, then? Speaking concisely, we are men of business. Sometimes we invest, sometimes we lend. But mostly, we reclaim goods deemed impossible to vindicate.
So you're debt collectors?
Correct, more or less. But that still leaves us in the dark over your identity. Or your rather puzzling presence in this god's forsaken place. You were not supposed to be here.
Well,
I do not like your tone. This is Kay, heir to House Lauren, inheritor of Ascalia, the rightful master of this city. If anyone remains the intruder, it is your entourage, Mr. Crucy.
Is that true? You are the heir, young man?
by the gods, Griffith.
You would doubt our word?
Interesting. That is an excellent turn of events. We shall kill two birds with one stone.
Oh?
Regretfully, I have to inform you that your holdings and possessions back home have been confiscated.
Oh boy.
What?
What?
How the hell?
If you truly are Kay of House Lauren, then by virtue of law, you have also inherited the obligations placed upon this land. Monetary obligations.
Obligations?
In short, your ancestors have left you a rather staggering debt, my lord.
Show me. What? How is that even possible? The zeros need a separate sticker to fit on paper.
I am afraid that for all their prestige and renown, your grandsires appear to have been rather indulgent people, my lord. Shall we proceed with the execution?
But I don't have that kind of money.
That is unfortunate. Also ironic, given their wealth of history here.
I can't believe it. All of this, the whole city, lost because of a debt?
Why, no. It got destroyed during the Crusades. The debt, you see, is an older development.
The Crusades?
But enough angsting over history. Business first. Let me introduce you to my assistants. Mr. Knight, what are you doing?
You will not harm them.
Please, we are civilized people. Punching, albeit enjoyable, would give us little benefit, at least for now. The truth remains, however, that you indeed seem unable to procure funds. Thus, I propose a deal.
A deal?
You are a king right now, young man, of sorts. Your title still has hold in Rashtil. People respect it, and respect is money. I propose you seize what chance you have, rebuild this city of yours, revitalize it.
Is this a trick?
Why would it be? Consider it an investment of trust on our part.
And if I refuse?
You seem to have misunderstood my position, my lord. It is not an if, not a but, not a maybe. Do it, or payment shall be extracted through different means. Considerably less pleasurable, if I may add.
Big bro.
I am a reasonable man. We shall split the debts into parts, each to be paid in regular intervals. Would that be acceptable?
You're asking us to do the impossible.
No, we are asking you to do the improbable. But this is a chance now. One surely worth taking. I urge you to act as soon as possible. Time is money, and you cannot afford to waste it, my lord. And this is our cue to leave. The accord has been reached, nothing else remains to be said. Soon, I will contact you through mail. I bid you farewell.
Huh.
But this is insane!
The deadline is approaching. Tick-tock, tick-tock.
Are you alright, big bro?
Give me a minute. Okay. Thoughts?
Isn't it obvious? It's not like we have any other options.
Yeah.
Did they really sell Dad's estate? That's evil!
Does it change anything? Wasn't Master K planning to make his ancestors proud anyway?
Well, technically... you know what? Never mind.
No, go on. How do you feel about this?
I'll be honest with you guys. I don't like this one bit. Aside from the debt thing, whoever or whatever should be doing spring cleaning here, it's not me. Not us. But then comes the debt thing. And we don't really have any choice anymore. I hate it. But we must. Damn it. This is so depressing.
Annoying, more like. What's the big deal? Can't hurt to try. And you have that alleged grandfather to help us, right?
Oh, that's true. I have completely forgotten about him.
I do not expect him to be happy about the debt.
No, he won't be. But that's not going to be the worst part of the conversation. Well. To the castle, then. Off we go to beg and moan. Yay.
Alright, so... Our distraught hero is visited by the ominous Mr. Crucy, who reveals that Kay's ancestors have accumulated a massive debt over the centuries. The debt collector poses an ultimatum: restore the kingdom to pay off the debt or perish in ignominy. His hands seemingly tied, Kay decides to confer with his ghostly grandfather once more.
And that's how it went.
Nasty buggers, them FUs. So it looks like you'll be needing my help after all, eh? Ah, funny how it works.
Yes, the irony is not lost on us.
Just tell me what to do.
Let me see. A king ain't a king with no people to lord over, yeah? So that's the first thing. Get someone to move here. Any pair of hands would be a resource right now. Also, perhaps it'd be worth looking into that whole debt business, you know?
What do you mean?
That loan shark ain't exactly what I'd call the most trustworthy person around. What you got was scraps, and we need facts, writs, documents, the whole story, my boy. Call me a sentimental dead sod, but I can't imagine my kiddos ruining the kingdom over money.
Alright.
Crucy mentioned wars. Crusades.
There you go. Something worth looking into, and Sonny, you're not alone. Those sisters of yours, that stern-looking chap, you're all House Lauren. Do not try to think everything through by yourself. You have 4 heads. Use them.
And there's you.
Oh, right. About that. I'm hopping in.
Huh?
Don't harm me, boy. Like it or not, technically, I'm inside you now.
Ew.
And this means our fates are tied for now. And believe me, you'll need me. Oh, yes. In other words, you'll be lugging me around wherever you go.
Oh, gods.
Oh, just kidding. But I appreciate the enthusiasm. My spirit is bound to these walls, likely for good. Funny shame that. I would love to see how the world's changed over all these centuries.
Aww.
What was it like back then, Grandpa?
Probably nicer if you don't count the gnomes. I'll tell you some other time.
Cool.
The gnomes. But the gnomes are still around.
They are? I knew it! Them business-savvy midgets. They'd outplay you faster than a gambler with a stacked deck. That's great.
Irritating and bipolar, I see.
Gwen?
Now, I may be a racist old codger who has mixed feelings about them gnomes, but they know their stuff, and you do need their stuff.
Which is?
Surely you've heard. Pretty much everything they touch turns to gold. And you need gold, no? You're gonna need trade routes, and they're born tradesmen, sonny. If anyone can help you make the coin flow again, it's them. As much as it cramps my spectral butt to say so.
I see. Right. Time to get to work.
Oh, one more thing. Before you do anything, sonny, have you, taken a good look around? Castle's a mess. Unless you want to be king for dust mites, I'd suggest the four of you grab a mop and declutter it.
No way in hell I'm going to clean.
I'm allergic to dust.
Gee, thanks, guys.
Alright, with no alternatives in sight, the family resolves to restore Ascalia, if only to get rid of Crucy. Following the grandfather's suggestion, Kay and Griffith descend to the castle's less than charming rooms to do some spring cleaning. What exactly will we be cleaning? Oh, you know, simple things. Spider webs, rubble, dust mites. Oh boy. Whoa! By the gods, this one's huge and ugly. Perhaps it is the broodmother of those things. I wonder if it flies.
Oh, for the love of...
Are we really talking about this right now? Just hit it! Hit it! Alright, we're into combat. Ambush. Our heroes are attacked by the skittering denizens of the castle. Hallway beneath the castle. Defeat all enemies. Let's go, son. This is your list of available characters. Press left mouse on a portrait and then on the blue tile to deploy them. Right click will cancel your last choice. Okay, so... How long have we been playing, guys, by the way? We are 37 minutes in. Nice. Let's get Griffith and place him right there. Perfect. And Kay ultimately should be a little behind Griffith. I think maybe right there is good. There's auto deployment, reset, and finish. You can deploy up to 4 combatants. That's interesting. We'll finish. The Tigers of Wrath are wiser than the Horses of Instruction. First battle tutorial. During their activation, each combatant can move and perform an action in any order. Combatants can move multiple times during an activation as long as they have movement points remaining. However, combatants can perform only one action per activation. This can mean either using a skill or an item. When you're done, end K's activation by pressing spacebar. Ignore all the bells and whistles for now. Focus on moving your characters forward, perhaps using a skill or two to get the feel of them. Got it. The hotbar with all the available actions is here. Got it. Hovering over skill icons will display extensive information about the highlighted skill, its damage, range, cooldown period, and possible ongoing effects. You can cancel your selection with right mouse click. Spawns an inspiring banner. Empowered. Oh, weapon damage increased by 25%. I don't know if there's anything he can necessarily do right now. Bang. Weaken. Base damage reduced by 25%. Oh, that's the gunshot, so he can, like, shoot. Oh, but he's blocked by... Okay. So if we move him up here... Maybe even right there. I wonder if there's an undo button. What's this? PSV. Battle Tide. Generates 1 stack of Battle Tide whenever K uses a skill. At 3 stacks, all stacks are consumed, granting either Empowered, Evasion, Aegis, or Fleet, chosen randomly to a random ally for 2 turns. There's End Activation. Without moving or acting, will give 5% shield. Move. Use an item or wait. Delays current activation by 1 space on the turn order track. Rend is a melee. Inspire. And then there's Command. Okay, let's move here first. And then... Oh boy, I don't know if we can reach. I don't think we can reach. We can command. Can we reach the target here? Elizabeth, Broodmother. Let's see. Target's not in valid range. Alright. Command. We can make her marked, which any skills performed on the target have a 100% hit chance. Inspire. Oh boy. We can at least give 20% shields to Griffith. Might as well.
Right at you!
170 shields. Now if we click these guys, it does show how far they can move, okay. Alright, so he's done. So Blitz spends 1 authority point to gain a bonus action. There's the authority points. Enabling the use of an additional skill during the same turn. Authority is used to give you the edge in combat. Authority has 2 uses. It can be used at the cost of 1 point to gain the Blitz effect on the currently active combatant. Lets the combatant use another skill. It can be used as the ultimate skill resource at the cost of 2 points to let the currently active combatant use the ultimate skill. You can have up to 5 points at a time. He's just going to end. Jump.
The time is now.
Griffith. Boisterous challenge. He can do that thing where there's a dynamic entry. I wonder if he can dynamic entry through somebody. Probably not. So come up here and give a boisterous challenge to that rat right there to blind it and taunt it.
Have at thee.
Blinded and taunted. And activation. Dust cannon. Ouch. So that took off his shields first. Drive your cart and your plow over the bones of the dead. Tutorial. Health and shields. Below, you can see your combatant's current health and shields value. In Regalia, health cannot be replenished during combat in any way. No items either. Instead, combatants can gain temporary shields, which allow them to absorb incoming damage. Since shields are depleted before health, it's important to generate them preemptively using skills and items. Beware, though, there are numerous ways to bypass shields, and they are available mostly to your enemies. Hey, life ain't fair. Okay, so let's see. Should probably... Let's see, can rend, a chance to slow, can bang with weaken, can command and make marked, can grant 60% of max shields, inspire. So let's come up here, I think, and rend. 50% chance to apply slowed. Which is the more damaging? Oh, 94 to 170. Yeah, this is the most damaging one, so we'll rend here. Boom. It is slowed. And let's see. There's a two cooldown on that. We could use Blitz and attack again, but probably not a great idea. We'll just end on that. Where's end? Spacebar. Oh. Yikes. We are not doing too hot here. Griffith. Crescent Strike. Pinpoint Strike applies Sundered. Will probably kill it. Crescent Strike. Okay, so actually, if we right-click and move him, I think... Oh, K's gonna get hit by the Crescent Strike, so that's not good. Let's just pinpoint strike this one and hope for the kill. Did not get the kill, but it's sundered. Let's go ahead and blitz. Spend a point.
Do not falter!
And let's go ahead and pinpoint again. It has no cooldown. Boom. Did 200 damage to that one. Come up here. And can we blitz again? We can. Finishing touch. Let's see. Can I actually come up here and blitz again?
Do not
Wow,
falter.
interesting. And dynamic entry, which would give fleet, which means movement and initiative increased by half of the base value. Oh, that's if it moves through an ally. Oh, you can move through an ally. Okay, but let's go ahead and hit sundered, all resistance reduced by 30%. Let's actually hit Crescent and generate 10% shields for each target hit. It will be one target. Get 10% shields. Boom. 85 shields. And that ends his turn. Hit his own guy. His own ratoid. Go for broke. Okay, ongoing effects and passive abilities. As you might have already noticed, your skills involve more than just headbutting stuff. Skills may apply positive or negative ongoing effects to their targets. These are always displayed at the bottom of a skill's tooltip. Passive abilities are special types of ongoing effects unique to each combatant. These are infinite in duration and typically reflect a combatant's playstyle. All ongoing effects affecting the combatant are shown here. This is also where you find a combatant's passive ability. Okay, so I'm weakened. Base damage reduced by 25%. And Battle Tide, we have 2 stacks, so one more will gain one of those randomly by using a skill. Let's see. Bang and inflict weakened. We're down to 303 health ourselves. Maybe bang. No line of sight to the target. Oh, that rat's in the way. Inspire. Empowered. Put a banner right there. No line of sight. Put a banner right there. Alright. Battle Tide. So we now have fleet, movement, and initiative increased by half of the base value. So movement widely increased. I'm going to save the blitz for him, though. We'll just come up here and then end. That one's weakened. Can it go through the banner? It cannot. So it has to attack Griffith. That one's going to attack here. Can we get a miss? Oh my gosh.
For great justice!
Now he's empowered. Oh boy. Can I rotate the camera at all? No. 290. I guess let's take out these rats. Pinpoint strike.
For great justice!
Nice, sundered, and let's go ahead and blitz.
Push them back!
Wait, I should really dynamic and no. Attack. There we go. Did all kinds of damage.
Well fought.
Let's come down here and get ready to use finishing touch. if we can. It requires 2 authority points. I did not see that. Alright, and activation. Dust cannon just on him. Perfect. And it missed. And we have 1 authority point. Empowered. Weapon damage increased by 25%. That one's going to get the finishing touch, so we should just shoot here. Boom, point blank shot. Run away and save your health. Griffith is doing okay. Yeah, Griffith is fine. He's empowered and he's got 1 blitz point. Let's just take out this rat for now. Should do it with this strike. Boom. That rat's down at 92. Oh, so I guess a blitz and then
Do not falter.
dynamic entry would finish it.
Have a
Boom, son, we did it without losing anybody. That was tricky. 25 XP, getting the hang of it though. I was going to wait for those 2 authority points if the rat had more HP and hit it with the finishing blow. Nice. Your traveling party will not always approve of your decisions during text adventures. There's text adventures too. Press left mouse twice on a combatant to display detailed statistics and ability information.
What is this place? An armory?
Alright, I want to save here soon, but this is cool.
Well, well. I think you should look at this, sire. Sire? Sire.
What? Okay, coming. What did you find? Wait, a sketch of House Lauren's family tree? That's exactly what we need!
Huh.
Oh, but it's incomplete. Damaged.
It's a start, no?
What do you mean?
Look at it as one looks at a foundation. With this, you get a tangible base to build upon. Questions to answer, people to look for, names to check. A direction, so to speak, which is exactly what we need right now.
True.
I am sure that eventually we will be able to fill the blanks ourselves.
You're right. Let's show this to the girls, Griffith.
Agreed. And as unenthusiastic as they were, let us hope they have cleaned up the main hall.
I'm sure Grandfather would nag them to death otherwise. Oh, by the way, before we go... This seems out of place.
Indeed. It does not resemble any of the other armors around the castle.
Thoughts?
It seems Lordimarian in origin. Sun symbols everywhere, plenty of ornamentations, highly impractical, perhaps used for ceremonial reasons. In all honesty, it is hard to tell sometimes. Lordimar's knights like it gaudy.
Lordimar? The kingdom of Lordimar to the east? Militant sun worshippers?
The very same, yes.
Neat.
Why would a Lordmarian armor be locked in here? We're in Rashtil. That's far, far away.
A gift from a king, perhaps.
Could be. Think we should do something with it?
If it doesn't involve Lady Gwen pawning it off for money, then yes.
I was thinking more along the lines of main hall decoration, moving it somewhere more presentable.
I do not see why not.
All right, up to it.
Sometimes I think you and your sisters are more alike than you imagine, young master.
Alright, so... After stumbling upon the castle armory, our heroes retrieve an incomplete family tree of House Lauren. While the information it presents is scarce, it gives them a solid base to start their inquiry into what exactly happened to Ascalia. Additionally, it appears that someone somehow has left behind a suspicious suit of golden armor.
Hey, you're back! How did it go?
To be honest, we didn't really clean much, but we found this.
What's that?
Looks like a family tree. Our family tree, I assume.
Yeah.
You know, this may actually be useful. We're going to need stuff like this if we want to get to the bottom of this debt business.
Our thoughts exactly.
Oh, but it's more than that. You can't be narrow-minded in this, boy. It's not just about who borrowed what, you know? If you want to be a king, you need legitimacy. And that means history, lineage, solid facts, everything that constitutes rulership. You may frown upon this, Sonny, but there are folks who buy into this more than they buy into money. It's a chunk of knowledge that will help you in the long run.
I agree. If we are to be nobility, we need the bearings of nobility. And if it helps us on more than one front, all the better.
But I can't be running around dusting off chronicles. There are things to do right here, right now.
You're not alone in this, big bro. Remember?
Let me handle the boring ancestry stuff. I'll be digging into documents and family affairs while you do your thing, which I assume will involve whacking uglies.
What about me?
What about you?
I want to help too.
How about no?
I think that's an excellent idea. I'd appreciate it if you two would work on this together.
Are you serious?
You heard him.
Oh, come on, sis. Why the long face? It's going to be fun.
Also, I bet your duties will take you all over Rashtil, Sonny. Methinks
Cool.
you should also ask the nice ladies over here to look after the city while you're away.
Indeed.
All in all, you're in this together, as a family.
So are you, old fart.
Oh, but I'm dead already.
Can I trust you with this, then?
Leave it to us.
What about you, Griffith?
You know my answer. I swore an oath on your father's dying breath that I would not leave your side. I shall follow you in the field, should you call me to do so.
Cool.
Very well. What's our next step?
I may have a thing, Kay. While you guys were gone, I took a sightseeing trip around the city. Turns out there are still some people living in the area.
Really?
Yep, there's an inn near the crossroads not far away from the gates. I saw light coming from inside, so they're most likely still in business. Here, big bro, I'll show you on the map.
Oh, that's excellent news. If anything, you should go and introduce yourself. You're going to be their ruler.
Huh.
Mingling with peasants. What exactly will this accomplish?
Now, young lady, a king is nothing without his subjects. Any fool may claim a pile of rubble, but without people, you're just an empty title. Or a tyrant. No, my boy, one cannot rule in a vacuum. You need to be a person. Their person, not just a face on the throne. You may obtain riches and inherit lands, but in the end, true wealth lies in the hearts and minds of your people. You are only as powerful as the respect you command. Never forget this.
Respect of my people.
Ah, at last! The Patriarch speaks my language. Duty, service, loyalty. We shall forge bonds everlasting. This I swear.
Yeah. What he said. All right, I'm off to the inn. Griffith?
At your side.
Let's go then.
Cool. So I'm going to save it here, guys. An agreement is made. Kay and Griffith will handle any issues involving the adventuring away team, while Gwen and Ellie will look deeper into the family's past and tackle day-to-day administration. First things first, however, it turns out someone's still living in the city's inn. So there's the placeholder inn. We'll save here. Quests have been updated, unlocked a new codex entry. We'll check the codex and stuff next time. Load or save game. Create a new save game. Yep, save completed. Nice. We're still in the tutorial. 56 days left. So I hope you guys enjoyed this opening episode. I certainly did, and I look forward to playing more. I hope you look forward to joining me for more. We're going to be digging into this a bit, so hope you'll come back next time. But thanks for watching. Be well, live well, stay well. Much love, peace, and joy to all of you. Hope y'all experience that and more. And Wow, 59 minutes, an hour episode, but I hope you guys dug it. And I will see you next time then. So until then, guys, be well. Peace.